Good evening. Today is Saturday, March the 5th of 2022, and we're here again with our live stream on Saturday evening, and hopefully some people will join. Um, those of you guys going to be watching on the replay, um, definitely, watch it to the end. I'm pretty sure there'll be some interesting things. I did send out a early reminder, and I'll show you guys. I recorded two live streams, and I uploaded one. Then one start creating an issue. I recreated a second one. So the first one went out around 7 in the evening Eastern time. Then around 8, I uploaded the second one, as you guys can see. Oh, this one playable? I don't think so. Let's see. So this one's still processing. This one now public. Let's see if it's really public.
Tonight,
Tonight,
9
9
Eastern,
Eastern,
Wow.
8
8
Central.
Central.
This was a
We'll have a
minute
live.
and like 15 seconds. Look at that. 19 hours. What's going on? Um, I guess that's why it was taking forever, because some kind of a glitch or something. So maybe when they complete the check, it will go to normal. So yeah, I did send out a video for tonight. Hey, Mormon Fly, I actually have something for you. We need to talk. Remember the videos you were doing? You were going outside of the zone, and then when you got a good order, you were going back in the zone. Now I can show you how you can actually achieve the same thing without burning any fuel. Um, those of you out there as well that I will be coming out with this information. I still have to think how I'm gonna do this, but there is a way. Have you give you just basic example? Have you ever thought of maybe dropping a phone at one restaurant and set up with auto accept an order while you go out and deliver another one? Now you don't have to drop a phone. You can actually do something on your phone and make it look like as if it's at that restaurant while you're taking the second phone and running your delivery. So there are things out there that can actually make those things happen. So yes, I'm sorry, guys. Let me go back to the screen. Yes. Reason why I was pushed onto that. I am right now testing and running and actually having very high success in my area with one of the newer apps. Um, yes, you would have to set a mock location on your phone. You would have to go through that, but at the same time, you need to allocate a longitude and altitude. And I found an app that actually will convert that from your regular address or regular pin that you can set on a map and convert that into an altitude latitude and do that. So um I'm not sure if it I not tested on DoorDash, but I have been successfully achieving results that I need and doubling my results with a certain app that I am right now running compared to other drivers in that actually sitting right beside me and trying to get an order. So I get about two times as much orders compared to them. So I probably next week will test that on DoorDash. I probably will test that. If I'm not gonna go out tomorrow, I might actually test that out of my house tomorrow because I live 50 miles away from Lexington. So I'll actually set a Lexington location uh, on my phone, and then pretty much activate DoorDash, activate Uber, and see if I can get Lexington orders. So I'll let you know. Okay, is old school, and the apps do have a way to detect it. It might still be possible to get away. Got to be careful and understand they might find you out and shut it down. Okay. I don't think they deactivated anybody for mark location. They just shut down the program once they detect it. Let's see. We'll see what goes, but I will test it out and let you guys know how it goes. I know on Apple it's hard to achieve that, but on Android, um, GPS location is going from satellite, your cell phone towers, and records uh, altitude and longitude, and it updates about 3 times a second, I believe. And then that information be used by your phone to all the apps that's on your phone. Um, I'm not sure if I'll be coming back to DoorDash, and I might be coming back for to Uber Eats for a little while, but I don't. I'll be kind of honest, guys. I'm getting orders between $10 to about $35 per order per delivery. And going back to DoorDash and looking at those 225, 325, 425s is just becoming sick. I like that. Um, there, you know, if we can find somebody who knows how to build these apps, um, the most of the apps that have an issue with the location change is you have a longitude, latitude, but your altitude stays at zero. And by building an app where you can actually preset your actual altitude, um, it becomes actually effective. Now, if I would be DoorDash or Uber or anybody else, I wouldn't just use the longitude and latitude. I will also use the altitude and assign a restaurant at the actual altitude of the restaurant. Now, when these apps are showing altitude zero, and let's say the altitude is 600 feet, now you're on a longitude and latitude. You're on a spot, but now you're 600 feet below the location. So anybody that's closer on longitude and latitude than 600 feet is actually have a higher chance of actually getting an order than that. So yes, altitude in these apps has to be set as well, and that is a challenge where I have not found anything that actually would be able to allow you to set the altitude. Um, are you familiar with the UDM? If you could respond in the channel, because what I'm going to do is Whoever is on UDM paid membership, I will be talking about some of the stuff on Wednesday night in the private chat. I do not want to create a competition for myself in my area, even though today it did expose that there is quite a bit of competition in the area as well already on that app. But we can talk privately. I can share you privately the app and also. Um, yes, I do know. I think I do know the name of the app. I downloaded, I registered it, and it's not available in my area. Um, they didn't really say that it's not available in the area. They said that they put me on a waiting list when it becomes available. So who knows how long I'll have to be on the waiting list. But over the last about a week or so, I downloaded a lot of different apps from the web and applied for. A lot of them not available. Some of them I got approved, but I turned on and nothing's happening at all. Yeah, the issue kind of with with areas, smaller areas, when we're talking about the UDM area where he's in Miami area, or you're talking somebody in California, LA area, or New York. These areas are usually one of the first areas to go, and get these apps pushed. And then eventually, they start going into smaller areas. And yeah, I'm in the kind of area where it's not happening. I'll move the screen over so I can read the chat a little bit better. Yeah, it's in my area. Probably will, but also like today, I got to Lexington around 9:30, 10. I immediately got an order. I on my way into Lexington, which as soon as I just got to Nicholasville, I immediately set myself right by the business that I'm running the app where I want to actually get the order from. So so they immediately gave me an order, and I was about 25 minutes away from the location. So I got there on time, picked up the order, delivered it, and kind of my day went. One especially today on Saturday morning, orders just went one after another, and by 2 o'clock, which also from 11 to 2 o'clock, I took an order that was $32 and took me 3 hours to deliver, which I messed up. I should have looked at the details of the order before accepting it, and I messed up, and that's where it kind of costed me where, $10 an hour from 11 to 2 o'clock. But from about 9:30 to 11, I was already at $60. So the first hour and a half, I made $60. Then the 3 hours, I made $32. Then at round two, I took a break. Um, and then from there came back and I finished off my day on that app alone with $230 something, somewhere in that range. So it was a good day for me. And Mark McFly, definitely I will share that app with you because you might actually have an opportunity in your area as well. So definitely contact me afterwards and let's chat. So what other topic? Anything you guys want to talk about? Give me a minute. Let me open up the. No, I never heard of that app. I'll look into it. Um, but let's chat afterwards. Um, let's see, if we can actually do this chat a little bit longer. Any other topic you guys want to talk about? How do you guys feel with everything that's happening in the world with Russia and Ukraine situation? Do you guys feel comfortable? Does it keep you guys on an edge? Because for me, for the first week, for about first 5 days, I couldn't unglue myself from the news. Um, but after that, I kind of got myself under control. Thank you again to UDM and the group. We spoke and talked, and kind of they helped me kind of um, get myself out there and work again. I will appreciate it. So yeah, that's kind of situation there. Not much change there. What else? I'll show you guys one other thing here since we're speaking on various different topics. Let's go back again to screen share and let's go to live. I think either live or no, that's this one right here then. Look at guys. Tonight, 9 Eastern, invasion Ukraine, beginning of the World War III. 50% of people liked it. So 4 people liked it, 4 people didn't like it. 977 views. It's crazy. Um, some people don't agree that this war is already a World War III and will end. It will end with either one of the nuclear plants. They're get it to the point where one of the nuclear plants will explode and we'll have issues in Europe, or two, where Putin will get to a point where he'll run out how to fight this battle alternative ways, and will he'll turn into nukes and nuke Kiev to achieve his results that he's looking to achieve. And a lot of people, I don't think, agree that that might be possible. I'm looking for one other video. Also, we had 2 dislikes and 12 likes on the video that I created when I had issues with my head and neck with cash payment, bank holiday, QE, and Nazara. As I mentioned, one of the follow-up videos, it would be stupid for US right now to do any monetary changes while this with Putin is happening. So, wouldn't be wise. Um, the video I created going live and launching our own delivery app, we got 20 views. 3 people liked it, but very little amount of views on that one. I'm amazed. Doesn't look like a lot of people looking forward to new app, and so there it is. So you guys kind of seen my back end side. What else I can show you guys at the back end? I have 126 subscribers. I got about seven, 8 more subscribers over the last 30 days. That's about it. So I'll need to write that down. So, what else we can talk about? Um, go ahead, guys. Drop a comment. Let's let's talk on something. Um, a lot of people saying, "Oh, DoorDash is going down. DoorDash is going up." Everything fluctuates in this world. It's like the stock market, going up, going down, going up, going down. A flow of people came in, tried it out. Was good until they didn't qualify for a top dasher the next month. They went bad. They dropped out. Some of old timers dropped out as well, and the world will just keep on swinging. Um, some has learned to move on to other apps, and what I would encourage every single listener. There's so many apps in your Google Play or the Apple Store. Type in food delivery. Type in grocery delivery. Type in construction material delivery. Repairs, if you know how to do certain type of repairs, type in the type of repair, like plumbing or whatever, and see what kind of apps are available in the area. you know um Download them, sign them up. I know it's a little risky, because when I was signing up for some of the apps over the last week, I'm like, man, every single place I have to provide my social. I hate that, because I hate sharing my social information, because that exposes you to being mistreated and exposed. But hey, end of the day, you have to make a choice. Either you go out and try and see what works in your area, or you just don't. The one other thing is, if I if I ever fill out in any kind of an application and there's a request for my social security number, I just draw a line through that spot. And if I being asked why, I clearly answer. There's so many companies mistreating people's social security number. Can you guys prove to me that you guys not gonna have that issue from now to the future? Not one person has responded and said they can give me a guarantee. And I said, until we're moving forward, sorry, I'm not providing that information for to you. So let's move with this meeting. Let's move with whatever it is. And if we get to the point where that that is the only thing left on the table, then I'll provide it. But with apps, you cannot don't really have that option of argument, because they're using that social to run your background check and etc. And it becomes a little difficulty at this, to not provide. So that's topic on that. One other thing is, I already created a video, and I'm gonna say it again. I am relaunching, helping businesses succeed, helping people succeed in their lives. So if you're looking and you are serious and you want to actually go out and make money, but you're having a hard time figuring out where to, how to, DoorDash is no longer giving you what you actually were looking for. DoorDash, you're tired of the 225s. You're looking, for something more bigger and serious. Let's talk. Um, let's see, what's available in here, and let's see how you can actually reach that. Maybe you have a business idea and you want to, shoot talk about forth and back and see how to actually successfully launch it, or maybe that business idea is not good enough. I'll tell you, and if I tell you it's not good enough, I'll tell you where, or I'll tell you, hey, to make this idea more realistic, this is the areas you might want to look into. Hey, maybe even something becomes very interesting to me, and we can actually go into it together. So I am relaunching my coaching, one on one, through the web, through the phone. If it becomes realistic and my presence will be needed, I'm pretty sure we can arrange that as well. But most of the time, is just showing person possibilities. You guys have to understand there's a river of money flowing around you non-stop. And I'll give you an example. I'm gonna use a Sam's Club. Just imagine, instead of Sam's Club, just imagine this is your Visa or Mastercard. Every single time somebody uses a Visa or a Mastercard, people are getting paid. Who are those people? First, Visa and Mastercard get paid. Second, people that actually sold you the service, the merchant service or whatever, they're getting paid. Just imagine, for every single dollar out there that goes through, if you could just got a penny, and there's billions of transactions happening every single day, that is billion pennies a day you could have received. Now, that's how big of a river just on one penny. But we do not want to get involved in every single transaction. We want to get involved in certain type of transactions. So instead of catching the whole river, we want to just catch a small stream. And out of that stream, receive certain amount. So, we need to figure out what is your strengths, what is your weaknesses, what is your possibilities in your area, and figure out what can be run through you. And when it runs through you, certain things stay behind and you cash in. That's as simple as that. When people say it's impossible to make money, I guess you're living on Mars or on the moon. I'm not sure. You're not living on this planet. Because there's so much money around. It's not even a joke anymore. So, the only question is we need to find that niche. That niche in you, for you, to help you start making those money. And then from there, you decide you want to actually expand, turn it into a business, or just hold on and do this on a full or part time and keep your feeding family and always continue looking for similarities and alternatives, because it always will go up and down. Some things will go old, new things will come in, and as long as you don't keep up on those, you will be successful. Hey Pedro, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I'm amazed to actually have a guest as Pedro DOORDASH Santiago. Whoever does not know who he is, definitely check out his channel. He has a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience in DoorDash and Uber over the last, I believe, year, and definitely can show you and teach you some tricks. But yes, guys, there is so much of money, and there's so much that you can do. So don't tell me you cannot do it. The only question is, let me, and I'm glad that you're here too. The only thing is let help you open those horizons. Let help you see those opportunities, and then you make choices, and then you constantly update yourself on those choices. Because success in this country, the only people that do not want to be successful are the lazy ones. So you want to make a decision. Are you the lazy one or you're not? Because if you're not, you can make money, and you can make a lot of money. And when I mean a lot of money, not just 30,000 a year, not just 50,000 a year. We're talking about, getting into, what do they call it, the six digits, into 100,000. Doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and effort to build, but eventually you can get there. But there is a problem, is the laziness. And there's one other thing that I have a problem with, and you might not be realizing the problem is the thief, the person that steals, the thief of the phone, the social media, the thief of the TV, the thief of the YouTube, the thief of the, you know, Netflix. It steals your valuable time. And you say, you know what, I'm not lazy. But when you look back, but man, the time flew by so quickly. There was a time where, yes, I was hooked onto those things. But then one time I said, let me see if I turn those things off for 1 year. Can my financial situation change? And how much can it multiply? See, when you block yourself out from Facebook, from other social medias, when you block yourself out from the TV, from YouTube and other things that actually take your time, you start getting bored. And when you start getting bored, you turn to doing something productive, either to yourself or to the community. I can guarantee most of you, if you have downgraded your smartphone to a flip phone, the dummy phones, the stupid phones that we call them right now, the ones that we usually get for our grandpa and grandma because they do not know how to use these phones, and we downgrade ourselves just for 1 year, we'll get so bored so quickly that we'll start looking what to get ourselves busy with. And I can guarantee you, your financial situation will change quickly. But I'm not saying go to that extreme. What I'm saying, let's see what you can get busy with in your area and start making money. And then if you want to go to that extreme, your choice. But don't give excuse, oh, I don't have time. There's so much of time. Are you using it wisely? What else I can actually talk to you guys about? By the way, guys, Mork McFly, this guy right here, if you guys find him on YouTube, Mork McFly, he has very interesting videos. Definitely check those videos out. You have Pedro DOORDASH Santiago. You guys have the spelling of the channel right there. Check him out as well. You'll learn a lot. There's a channel called UDM. Definitely check his channel out as well. Um, everybody has a different type of food to serve on YouTube for you. So, find what actually helps you make the money. Find what actually tasty for you and stick around, and listen to those people. You will learn something. Pedro was a manager of multiple restaurants and casino, I believe. Now decided to be a full-time self-employed, a business owner, and very success and having very much success. UDM been in music industry for a long time, my understanding. Been, I believe, a teacher at one point in the past. Now actually runs his YouTube channel as well as gigs, testing out various different apps, sharing his opinion based on how those things play out in his area. Very interesting channel as well. Do not know a lot of background Mark McFly, but this guy, I would call it a geek, computer guy. Not a lot of those guys are around, like me and him, where we actually can go and create a history and put it in a spreadsheet and make things interesting. So some of a great place to check things out. Unless you guys have a topic that you guys want me to talk on, or you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section in the chat. If not, we will be wrapping it up. We are about minutes in. I don't mind going, all night if you guys can keep me occupied and with questions and ideas to talk about. The head is big. Um, the biggest problem that I have is not able to realize that you guys do not know something. Because I think if I know, everybody knows. Okay. Hey, no questions. Appreciate every single one of you. Uh, the biggest thing of it all that I want to say, I bless every single one of you. See, a lot of people have an opinion that you can only bless your children, pastor can bless his church. See, I believe that I have unlimited amount of blessings that I can spread and extend out to every single one of you. And that limit never ends. So, I am blessing every single one of you. I wish for every single one of you success and greatness. Be blessed.